KUSI News, where the focus is you.
Homeowner in Oceanside shoots and kills an intruder.
Coming up on Good Evening San Diego, more details on what law enforcement is saying.
Plus, with more than 20 wildfires burning across the state, now the federal government is stepping in to try to help, with some lawmakers chiming in here in California.
And the U.S. Navy has named a brand new destroyer after a Camp Pendleton trained Marine. More on his legacy. The 5 o'clock hour Good Evening San Diego starts right now.
You're watching Good Evening San Diego.
Good evening, San Diego. I'm Logan Burns.
And I'm Teresa Sardina. Thank you for joining us.
Our top story at 5, a special city council meeting got underway today here in San Diego. Council members voting on a shelter emergency declaration and its next steps. So the item would declare a shelter crisis in the city to address issues of public health, homelessness, and housing. The resolution would notify the public that certain state and municipal laws are suspended in accordance with the California Government Code in order to lessen the impact of the shelter crisis. Now, the city previously declared a shelter crisis. It was back in October of 2017, March 2019, and February 2020. A fatal break-in in Oceanside. Coming up next on the KUSI News at 10, what we now know about the moments leading up to the incident. Plus, a car drives off the second story of this parking structure. We'll have details coming up. And the city of National City cracking down on sex trafficking. More on the progress and the region that is making just ahead. The KUSI News at 10 starts right now.
This is the KUSI News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Logan Burns. Teresa Sardina has the night off. Our top story, homelessness, was once again at the center of discussion during the San Diego City Council meeting today. And for the fourth time in 7 years, council members voted to declare a crisis over the lack of shelters. Our Jamie Chambers breaks down what this means moving forward and how it might help alleviate the problem. He joins us live. Jamie?
Logan, yeah, it's been 4 times since they've done this. And just to put a number on the amount of homeless people that are specifically in the city, they're putting that number right about 6,800. There are 2,500 shelter beds. So the city says they need every bit of help they can get to add as many beds as possible.
This is the KUSI News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Logan Burns. Teresa Sardina has the night off. Our top story, homelessness, was once again at the center of discussion during the San Diego City Council meeting today. And for the 4th time in 7 years, council members voted to declare a crisis over the lack of shelters. Our Jamie Chambers has more.